how you feeling, whatever, week and a half in with your group?
Oh, I'm feeling good. I mean, we got good competition. Quality of reps is really high, and they're practicing really hard. So it's been fun to watch.
How does it feel to have 2-6 back out there?
Oh, it's been great. I mean, he had a long road. Obviously we wanted to get him back for spring. We had a little minor setback, and then the first couple of days he had a little soft tissue injury late. But mentally, it's been good to see how he just jumped right back in and he didn't miss a beat. Obviously, we got some technique and fundamental things we want to clean up with him, and we'll get that done as we progress through fall camp.
I know it was like, hey, you're not going to put him out there until he's 100% ready to go full. We saw like goal line and some of that stuff the other day. I mean, he's not holding anything back, it looks like.
Nah, definitely not. I mean, and we all know Cy around here. His mentality is one speed, and for him to get back out there in a live situation, 11 on 11, it was awesome to see. We got some things to clean up, but it was good to see him back out there.
What's coaching Cyrus Gaines like?
It's like coaching another guy. I mean, he's just extremely locked in and a serious kid, which you love in the meeting room. And he's always, pressing me for extra work, and so he's awesome to coach.
How do you kind of, with Malik coming in and now him, and I know, we've all seen that Breezy hasn't been out there much, but how do you kind of, does anything change in terms of the pecking order or how you see the carries getting distributed? Or?
I mean, as we roll through camp, they're gonna, they're gonna set themselves apart based off what we do in scrimmages and when we get in those situations. But they're all playing at a really high level right now, and they're gonna make my job hard, and that's the situation I want to be in at the end of fall camp. But we'll let the chips fall where they may, and they understand that the importance of how they play in the scrimmages is going to be crucial with the depth chart piece.
How do you still kind of figure out? Is the plan still? Obviously, no one expects it to be like Ashton to get 90% of the carries there. But how do you envision? Would you like to have one guy that does get the majority? Can you see this being a true split competition or split carries, or how do you hope?
Yeah, when you got three guys that are playing football at a really high level, you want to play to their strengths, and so obviously we'll have different packages and different things we'll want to do with them to showcase their strengths. But at the end of the day, at running back, we can't package you in because you're a piece of the protection, you're a piece of the pass game, and so I got to have them holistically knowing the offense to a full degree there. But like I'm saying, somebody's going to rise to the top. The cream always does. And even if we have to get nitpicky within the scrimmages of this play versus that play, this play versus this play, they're all, they're playing such good football right now that it's the minor details of their game and the technique and fundamentals. That's really what's going to set you apart right now, because we have really good guys in the room, and they're playing at a really high level.
Can you see getting to a point where the matchups kind of dictate which one plays more?
There's certain situations where you want to use different guys. Mixed downs, they all can play mixed downs, you know what I mean? But when you get into those short yardage, third down protection piece, that's the piece that's really got to show up once we get into those scrimmages.
Has Malik I know we talked to you in spring, but has he even exceeded what you guys expectations for him coming in here?
Expectations for me and for this team are going to be totally different because I have a previous relationship with Malik, but he's done everything we've asked of him, and he's just a guy that when you watch him play the game, you can tell he loves playing football. He's explosive, he's smart, he understands the tempo of college football, and holistically it's helped my whole room grow so much because they're seeing him play at such a high level.
How is he in pass pro?
Awesome. He's a smaller dude, and so in certain situations where a guy like Cy might stay up, he might, throw the cut. So it's going to be a different style of pass pro, but when you come to IDing what we're seeing front-wise and pressure-wise, he knows exactly how the puzzle works. He's played a lot of football.
What does having a sixth-year guy add to that room do for the leadership of that group?
Well, it's helped them so much because the situations they haven't been in, he's been in. And multiple times. And so when fronts change or pressure patterns are changing, he's right there to sit on their hip to tell them where their eye progression should be rolling based off what we're seeing. So it's helping them tenfold. And it's not like having Deuce in the room because they were all, they're coming in as true freshmen. Other than Breezy, he's the only one that was around Deuce for 2 years. And so their dynamic's going to be totally different because they have more experience. And when they're looking at Deuce, it's like, oh, Deuce, he's the guy. And so with Malik, it's a little bit more down-to-earth feel. And as you guys know, Malik's personality versus Ash's personality is two totally different things.
What young players have been improving that you seem improving the most over the offseason?
Franklin Johnson comes off the bat. Our young wideout crew that just got here in the summer, they've been doing some really good stuff. My guy Greg, the install has been beating him up a little bit, but he showed some flashes those first couple of days, and so it's just slowing the game down for those guys. And once they can get really what we're trying to get done with it in this offense, they're going to just keep getting better and better with the reps that they're getting.
How's Dylan doing?
Oh, Dylan's doing awesome. You know what I mean? Obviously, you know, he had some adversity this offseason, but I think getting him back around here this summer, getting back around his brothers, getting back around the game is helped him take his mind off, you know, some personal things that he had to go through.
How have you noticed that part of it, where maybe the couple hours he gets to be on the field, he can kind of focus on football?
Oh, he's been locked in, and you guys have seen the progression of Dylan. He got here as a true freshman, got thrusted into a role. He had a really good spring, and then we've taken that development piece right into fall camp, and we haven't missed a beat right there. And he's shown some great toughness with little nicks and dings, and he hasn't missed a day. I mean, he didn't miss one spring ball, he hasn't missed one fall camp. And so we always tell our guys their biggest, ability is availability. And when you can get those reps throughout camp and throughout spring ball, it's golden for your development.
Obviously, very few of us probably know what he's going through right now. I mean, how have you seen the rest of the room and the rest of the team kind of have his back?
We're power of the unit in my room, man. So no matter who's out there, you know, we want whoever's playing to do great. And then when it comes to inside the room, we're brothers in there. I mean, we're tight as heck. I mean, we eat together every week. They babysit my kid. Like we're as tight as can be. And so, you know, when something like that, you know, tragic like that happens to somebody in their personal life, you just wrap your arms around them and tell them everything's going to be okay, and we get them through it.
Have you had a chance, or has Ashton had a chance to pipe into the room, or you guys any touch? I mean, we all know how busy you guys both are, but I mean.
Nah, I mean, Ash is, you know, trying to be RB1 in the NFL, so we're not gonna FaceTime him into any of what we got going on here. But we pick our times to reach out to Deuce and see how he's doing, and we all check in on him. It's a collective deal, but we respect his time because we know he's going out there at the highest level trying to do his thing.
You're probably not surprised to hear the reports that he's kind of, you know, picked up right where he left off here.
Yeah, as a coach, that's what you want to hear, and that's what we're developing him for here. And when he got his opportunity, he went top 10, and now it's time to go show the world on the highest stage what kind of player he is, and we have full confidence in him.
With Sire, I mean, I know we talked about the injury and the help, but just the rustiness of not being out there for 11 months or whatever it is. How has that reacclimation period gone, I guess, or what have you guys tried to focus on and to ease him into this?
I mean, the main things are when you're coming back from not playing that long is just getting your pad level back to the standard, and then obviously getting your tempo and timing in the run game. And so those are things we're going to be working on as we progress through camp. And then with my young guys, it's getting them in the situations that I need them to see in game. You know, third downs, red zone third downs, you know, seeing how defensive change from mixed downs to third down to second and long to if we're low red zone to high red zone. I need them to get as much experience as they can in all those situations.
And how disappointing has it been to not have Breezy out there?
I mean, it's a tough situation because for him, you know, like when you're not out there, you're not growing. And so he's taking as many mental reps as he can, but it's going to be the same progression with him. We got to get him back into football shape, get his timing back, get his eyes right, and doing all those things. And so hopefully we can get him back as soon as possible. I know he's pretty close right now. And the same thing for him, just getting his rhythm, timing, reps, and all those things back, because no matter who's in the game, for us, the standard doesn't change. So 1 through 6, whoever's out there, we want them playing at a really high level, and that's what we're trying to create in the room right now.
What do you want to see? I mean, boxes that you need checked tomorrow, JMO, with the scrimmage, where it is full go.
Just playing clean football. All right, assignment sound. All right, very detailed. And then the situations that they get presented with, I want them to make the right decisions in those situations. And then obvious ball security and the protection piece are at a premium. And so I want to see them no balls on the ground, any capacity, whether it's between the quarterback and the running back mesh or fumbles down the field. And then I always want to be 100% in pass protection because we're standing right next to the most important guy on the field.
What do you like working on with Potter so far? How do you think that's going to go?
What? I've been working with Coach Potter for 3 years now.
As
So,
I've
but nah, I mean Nate's the same guy. And when we get into that offensive room together, there's no egos in there. It's a collective group, and we all do our part. And we want to see Coach Potter be the best offensive coordinator in the country.
We've seen Malik come in and spring, and even in the fall now, looked in the screen game pretty impressive when he gets the ball in space out there on the edge. I mean, last year when we asked Dirk, he's like, "Yeah, we're just not a very good screen team. That's why we're not running very much of them." I don't know if a lot of the O-linemen are back, but I mean, do you envision him or this group, maybe getting involved in the passing game a little more?
For sure, for sure. I mean, it takes reps and it's timing and landmarks when you get into the screen game. But I think a little piece of that, I think 11 guys on the field last season, they had their eyes in our backfield. And so that makes it kind of hard to screen and do those things when you get so much attention at the running back spot. But yeah, it's something we're emphasizing, and we're just trying to get our timing and landmarks down. So when the defense present those opportunities in the screen game, we can execute those and come out with some explosive plays there.
I know you said you knew Malik obviously, but you hadn't seen him in a couple of years. Getting him in here and seeing him, I mean, is there anything that he's done that's even surprised you, or that he's taken his game to a new level that you're excited about?
Well, I've known Malik for a long time. I was his first offer when I was at Sacramento State, back in 2018 or whatever it was, coming out of high school. But the thing with Malik, he's always been a super sharp, smart player. I mean, size is just, he's 5'8", 175. And so, people look at him structurally and don't think he has that mentality. But he's smart, he's tough, he's dependable, he can run the rock, he can catch the ball, and he's awesome in protection. So he gives you a lot of different things. But obviously the year I was gone, he had a heck of a year, took a lot of reps. So there's a lot of growth from when I had him as, a redshirt freshman, sophomore, to him as a 6-year guy. So it's been awesome to see that. But as soon as he got here, we were right in line exactly with what we needed, because he knows how I teach the game, and we see the game very similarly because I've had the opportunity to coach him before.
Thanks,